Four more beautiful, stunning young women you are not going to see anywhere in the free world, I'm here to tell you. This is your top four at this past weekend's Arnold Classic event in the Bikini division. And just stunning. Like I said, take a close look at each and every one of these women. Fantastic beauties, I'm here to tell you, ring-a-ding-ding. If you know what I'm saying. Anyway, I will go through the list of these women, and this is going to be a little bit different than most of the one-on-one comparisons. This is mostly just to introduce you guys to these stars. If you don't follow the division, at least you'll know some of these women's names. This is Alyssa Passini. She placed fourth. It's a very tight lineup, a very difficult division to judge. She is she has a resume. She was, in fact, the 2019 Miss Olympia champion, or the Olympia champion bikini division. She was also the 2020 Arnold Classic champion. So, she, like I said, had a resume heading into this one. And she placed second, I think, last year at the Arnold Classic. So she was a shoo-in for a top spot. And unfortunately, she placed fourth, like I said. What a fantastic set of glutes. Anyway. On to the third place participant, Ashley Caltwayzer. She is my favorite bikini division competitor. I think maybe Natalia Coelho is my favorite female competitor overall. Oh, there's so many, and there's so many divisions, but definitely Ashley is my favorite of the bikini division competitors. And hey, she has a resume too, guys. Maybe even a better resume. She's a 3-time Miss Olympia champion, or an Olympia champion. Maybe the open division women like to be called Miss. And they want to be the only Miss. But anyway, she's a 3-time 13, 14, and 15, 2015. She won the Olympia for the last time. She's been a top-ranked competitor ever since. What a stunning beauty. All four of these girls. Unbelievable. Like I said, a beauty contest would be even more difficult, I think, to judge. So, yeah, Ashley got third, which is an improvement from last year's Arnold Classic event. She took fourth. So maybe next year she could win the show. And in second place at the 2022 Arnold Classic Bikini Division is Maureen Blanquisco. Maybe not quite the resume of the other women that I just mentioned, but when you can place higher than them in an event, you can throw that on your resume. She placed fourth last year's Olympia anyway, so hopefully she can make it there this year and place even higher. What a rare beauty. Much like the other two ladies and the last lady involved. I mean, this girl's going to walk around breaking hearts the way she looks. It hurts just to look. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, she has a fantastic physique also. And like I said, earned a second place finish at the Arnold Classic. And that is fantastic. And the winner of this lineup, Lauralie Chapados. And if you hadn't fallen in love yet, I am sure she'll get you. What, like I said, guys, fantastic lineup for this top four. And this was her first big win. I believe she placed second at the Olympia and maybe even second at the Arnold, maybe third at the Arnold 2021. And this was a fantastic win for her, guys. Could you imagine how excited she would have been going up against all these former Olympia and Arnold Classic champions, and her not having that on her resume? And now she does. So like I said, a little bit different for this video. Let's run through some of these poses, some of these shots. Fantastic physiques, like I said, guys, but I'm used to looking for the most amount of muscle, things of that nature. And the bikini division, they just do not want that much muscle. I believe the wheel size, maybe even the upper body amount of muscle that Lauralie brings might be exactly what they're looking for. Although proportions, things of that nature, Maureen, I mean, she hits it. She nails it. Love that midsection, pretty much a vacuum of Ashley Caltwaizer, though. That is fantastic. Alyssa, hey, I'd like to award her the win as far as the shape, things of that nature, but that's more, I think, what wellness are looking for. Little bit more meat on the wheels. Hey, personally, it looks fantastic, but I just don't think that that's what they're looking for in the division. Now, here is from, I don't think it was the 2-day. I think it was the morning and afternoon. So it was this is the finals. And this stance or this pose, I would say Alyssa Passini, she looks the best. Fantastic, I have to say. The upper body of Maureen, is that a little bit too big? It's too muscular? Look at those delts, guys. She could be a physique. Well, physique are pretty jacked. In particular compared to Bikini. But either way, all four ladies would definitely have an argument for a win. In particular, guys, keep in mind, it's the Bikini division. They don't want too many striations, things of that nature, as well as the size of the muscle. Go back to the pre-show, and this is just a transition. But you know what? Bikini division, even most of the female divisions, I love the transitions. I apologize, a little bit tongue-tied, but I'm sure you guys would be too. Anyway, go to the rear shot, the buttocks, the glutes, gluteus maximus, and here, Ashley Caltwayzer is in her own. That is a fantastic muscle separation, a perfect type of conditioning, maybe a slight bit more needed for Alyssa Passini, and if she did, I would say shape-wise, she is winning. But like I said, a little bit more muscle separation needed. Maureen could be, like I said earlier, for Alyssa, could be what they're looking for in wellness. A little bit larger in the glutes. But man, like I said, Ashley, she's winning it for me in this shot. Go to the finals, and this is a transition, like I said. Do I detect some striations in the glutes of one Lauralie Chapados? I apologize. Just new to the name. Anyway, go to the actual back shot and see what I mean. Perfect muscle separation, what Ashley brings, as well as Lauralie. I mean, those two I would have tied for first in this shot. And maybe a little bit more muscle separation needed for Alyssa. Maybe Maureen. I don't know. It would be hard to really nail exactly what they want. You know, you bring in too much striations or not enough. Go back to the pre-show. And now we have Ashley and Alyssa in the middle. And you know what? To me, they are standouts. Of course, just because Lauralie's at the edge, you can't ignore her. And taking nothing away from Maureen. Just because she's shorter, you can't ignore that physique as well. I mean, all four of these women. But in my opinion, for a Bikini division, I think Ashley Caltwaizer has the perfect proportions, things of that nature. But hey, at the end of the day, I mean, Lauralie did get the win. So I guess that's exactly what they're looking for. But there's always other shots like the back shots as well. And in particular, the Bikini division. I'm sure the judges are watching each and every movement, transitions, the grace, the elegance, the way they present themselves. So it's very difficult to say who's winning just based on a picture comparison. But I mean, the criteria, it speaks for itself. They don't want too much muscle. They don't want too much condition. They want just right. See, I always had the problem. I didn't have enough condition and I didn't have enough muscle. That was a joke, guys. Well, it's the truth, but I mean, anyway. So, in the history books, of course, Lauralie, she is your champion. In my opinion, it would have been a battle between her and Ashley Caltwaizer, to tell you the truth. I might even have personally given it to Ashley, but hey, at the end of the day, you can't argue with the judges. Well, you can, but you're not going to win, and no sense of putting anybody fourth in this one. I believe that Alyssa and Maureen were, battling for that third place position. But that's just my opinion, and like I said, the video footage may be even more important than open bodybuilding in this type of division. Hit thumbs up on the video, let me know what you guys think, and subscribe to the channel. Gotta support that Women Only Wednesday. Have a great day.